Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Sigvaldo Grim here, and I got it, boys. I got it. I know how to fix the unusual gameplay bug that will prevent you from dealing damage in solo raids. So, we are going to take a look at what exactly is going to cause this, because it's not going to be something that other people have speculated before, and we are going to go through some of my attempts and literally show you when this occurs and why this occurs and why it does not occur in other situations. Because there is one specific thing that's going to trigger it. I'm going to show it on Black Manta, and I predict it will be the exact same for all the bosses. Some other bosses might have some different bugs, but they are very likely to have the same bug with the unusual gameplay, and this might actually be able to fix the problem with every unusual gameplay in Ninja 2 Mobile. And this error occurs mostly on Darkside and Manta. I can tell you for sure this is a fix for Manta. Not 100% sure for Darkside, but this most likely will be. So, the fact that they fixed the game before the developers is not good enough to make you subscribe to the channel, then I honestly don't know what would. So hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, comment down below for any questions that you might have, and let's see how to fix this bug. Okay, so while going into this, please do keep in mind that this is a 4 months old account, so the gameplay and the survivability of the characters and the damage dealt is not going to be anything amazing, but that is at the end of the day not the point of the video. So far everybody has been concerned about this bug, everybody tried to come up with ways to fix it, and there were two speculations so far. The first one was that it was because of the Claws of Horus, and the second one was because it was because of the King of Lion Sakomen, and both are kind of wrong. Like, they are kind of wrong, but they are stated on something. People that were using Claws of Horus with this fight were using King of Lion Sakomen alone, being the last character alive. And people who were using, yet again, King of Lion Sakomen, of course they were using King of Lion Sakomen at the end of the day, and he most likely was the last one alive in this fight. And that is where the bug comes into play, because I have played various fights with Black Manta to more or less of a success, and in each fight I either did register the damage and did not register the damage, and I did put 2 and 2 together and I found out a pattern. So first of all, it is true indeed that is because of King of Lion Sakomen. Can you still use King of Lion Sakomen to beat Black Manta? Well, most definitely you can, but you need to be careful about something. And disclaimer, you can use any artifact on King of Lion Sakomen, the artifact is not going to make any difference. You can use Claws of Horus, you can use the All Blades. The thing is about the other two characters that you are going to be using along with King of Lion Sakomen to defeat Black Manta. So most people going into this were of the following logic, like Black Manta is going to tag in and out my characters, so it would be most optimal to get 2 of my characters killed, so that tagging stuff will not bother me anymore. And that's what they did, and they ended up with only King of Lion Sakomen in the fight. I did not do that because of the fact that I didn't have Claws of Horus upgraded, and my King of Lion Sakomen was not really strong enough to take out Black Manta by himself, and he needs some support. So I used the phase 2 strategy, where you keep alive a tank, which is Shazam, and go like this until the end of the fight. And please do keep in mind that my Shazam is not strong enough, so he can't tank a super move from Black Manta. I'm trying to fix that after the last fight recorded. I did upgrade him, he might be able to tank the super move of Manta now. And most of the times I would see that King of Lion Sakomen would be the last one left alive, because Shazam would die either to super move, either to my bad gameplay. And every single time when King of Lion Sakomen would be left the last character standing, the unusual gameplay bug will occur. And I have come to the conclusion, and you can see it in the runs over here, that this is the cause. The unusual gameplay bug is going to be generated by King of Lion Sakomen being the last character alive when fighting Black Manta at the very least. So I have had runs that you also can see here recorded where I had only Shazam left alive fighting Black Manta, and that did not happen to Shazam. Shazam did not get the unusual gameplay bug when the fight was over. But every single time when Kintan Sakwan was either the only character standing in the fight when the time is up, or was the last character killed by Black Manta and the fight was over by all my characters getting killed, the unusual gameplay bug occurred to me. So there you have it. In order to avoid this bug, you need to not finish the fight with only Kintan Sakomen alive, and not finish and not get killed having Kintan Sakomen getting killed the last one. It's not related to artifacts. You can use any artifact you want. It is related to Kintan Sakomen, but not in the way that people thought. And you can still use him, though it will be a little bit harder, especially for lower threat accounts that don't have a proper tank, because you will need to use the phase 2 strategy. And I'm going to later today make a video on how to properly beat Black Manta with Shazam, Dr. Fate and Kintan Sakomen and get your damage registered, and more of a guide for Black Manta anyway. But yeah, pretty much this is going to be the bug for Black Manta, at least I can guarantee. This is going to occur when Kintan Sakomen is going to be either killed last or is going to be the last one alive when the timer is up. If the Shazam is alive as well when the time is up, the damage is going to be registered. If Shazam is the last one alive or the last one killed, the damage will be registered. Only when Kintan Sakomen is going to be the last one alive or the last one killed, the damage will not unfortunately registered. The artifacts are not it. Kintan Sakomen is it in one way, but that doesn't mean you can't use him. You just need to use him properly and carefully. And at the same time, a little bit of talk about the other bosses. Along this way, I have all the way to Black Manta. I think I have encountered the bug on Horrific Scarecrow or something, or Bane or something like that. The idea is that this does happen for every single sub-boss in the soul raids. Many times Kintan Sakomen was the last one alive when fighting other bosses, and this bug did not occur. I didn't get any unusual gameplay messages, I got my damage registered, and all was good. So other bosses don't have this bug. From what I have seen, Darkseid is going to have a similar bug. I'm not yet 100% sure, I can't 100% guarantee that is going to be the absolute same bug, but it might be when thinking of the mechanics of the character and when thinking about the fact that Kintan Sakomen is going to be likely to be the last one alive when fighting Darkseid. Because of how Darkseid works. And yet again, I'm not sure if this is the exact same thing with Darkseid, and at the same time, I'm not sure if this bug can apply to other characters in Kintan Sakomen. So far, I have found it only on Kintan Sakomen, so if you're using other characters and you're encountering this bug, make sure that they are not the last one left alive when the fight is over, or when your team gets killed, and you will be able to most likely register it. So yeah, every single time that you encounter this bug in raids, make sure to try this strategy and let me know if it worked, because I think this should be on some specific bosses that have weird interactions with your team, because Darkseid is going to be able to one-shot a teammate. So he has a weird interaction with your team that will eventually get you with only one character left when the fight is over. Black Manta is having the random tag-ins, and by implementing that mechanic, they might have screwed something up, and they might have made it so this bug occurs. So this was basically it for the Black Manta bug. So far, this strategy has really worked for me. Again, my problem is the fact that I don't have a strong Shazam, and if Black Manta gets the super move on Shazam, I'm done for. The damage will simply not register. If Black Manta gets the super move on my Kintan Sakomen, if he has already revived already, he is done for, and I'm left with only Shazam. But I will still get my damage registered until that specific point when Shazam dies. So yeah, those are the things to keep in mind if you are able to keep two characters alive and use the phase 2 strategy, which I will yet again make a video on later on today maybe. Then you are good to go against Black Manta at the very least, I can guarantee, and most likely will work against other bosses. If not, then I don't know, try not to get your Kintan Sakomen killed last and make him die first and then kill your Shazam off or something like that. So yeah, I can guarantee you this only works on Black Manta. Make sure you try it out whenever you encounter this bug and let me know how it works. This was everything for this one. Thank you very much for watching. I would really appreciate if you would hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and make sure you let me know if down the track in raids you encounter this bug on other bosses, and if in those specific scenarios this strategy is going to be able to fix the bug, and Killtime Sakoman dying or surviving the last is going to be the actual problem. With all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. I hope this will help you progress through solo raids. I would really appreciate if you would subscribe, comment down below with any unusual solo raids encounters that you might have. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, maybe hit that bell button to get notified on every single upload, and I'll see you in the next one.